Hello and welcome back. In this topic I'm going to explain you what is the AWS CloudTrail. So let's get started. We can think of the AWS CloudTrail as a logger, a tool that logs action to your AWS account. But these actions are called events. So it's a tool that will record events on your AWS account, and we will call this action of recording events and putting in like an S3 buckets or making it available for 7 days on your account as a log. Okay, so basically CloudTrail will log all the events that will go through AWS API. What this means? So here we have the AWS Management Console, we have the AWS CLI, which is command line interface, and also we have the AWS SDK. So basically, even if you are using the console, all action that you do in the console will go through the API. So all of these three will interact over the AWS, over the API. I mean, you cannot do an action on your AWS account if not through the API. So for instance, let's say that on the AWS Management Console I want to let's say create an EBS drive for an EC2 instance that I have. So I will log to the console and I will go to the EC2 dashboard, we'll go to EBS, and I will say, okay, create a new EBS for me. So the EBS will be created, you will attach it on your EC2 and all that jazz. But what will happen is that you will fire an event to the API. So the API will go to the EBS, interact over the EBS and the EC2 and all the jazz, and CloudTrail will record this event. So here I put an S3 bucket, but for 7 days every kind of event that is supported by CloudTrail or CloudTrail supports it will be kept on your account for 7 days. So if you want to keep records logs for more than 7 days, you need to use a trail, which I will explain you later. Okay, so another example, let's say I'm working on my instances and I want one instance to like generate another one, or I need some sort of commands to go through the API. So I use the command line interface to generate a request to the API, and then let's say I'm creating an EC2 instance through the CLI. So I will come here, Amazon EC2, to create the instance, blah blah blah, but this request and this event will be recorded by CloudTrail. The same will go through the SDK. So in short, CloudTrail is a logger which will log all the events that happens to your AWS account, because all events, all commands, everything that interacts with your AWS account goes through the API. Okay? Well, I hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.